Hi guys, it's Borkson. Hello, welcome to my channel or channels if you are new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. Guys, since this is a time sensitive video, this will be posted on both channels the way it is. This video, if you guys see the title, you know what it is. Guys, this video has sat in my phone for like 3 months, taking up space almost. This video was filmed January 7th, and this is now April 26th, very early mornings of April 26th. So guys, this is the luncheon, when somebody dies in the family, we get together and have a luncheon. It was supposed to be like a little family thing. Guys, like I said, I didn't know we were going to do this. My cousin suggested going to lunch because we were all hungry. My friends said they were hungry. So I wasn't going to invite them. They said they were hungry. I thought, well, you know what? They came. They have a right to come to dinner with us. So I told Derek I was willing to pay for them to come. And like, okay, we had to get a different table because there was 11 of us. So the matriarch of my family, who we haven't seen in years, we're actually starting to think she was passed. My Aunt Mary came, who's the family matriarch. She's 94. My cousin Elaine. Hold on, guys. Spoiler. The episode of Young Sheldon, I think when a dad passes away, is playing in the background as I make this video. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. It's going to bring up some feelings for me. As I'm making this video, it's fine. I've never seen it. Guys, I know, back to the show real quick, he passes right before my father actually did in real life. But anyway, this video is the luncheon to, I'm going to explain my hair, guys, because this is, like I said, this video is a luncheon for my father. The repast after his funeral. Some of us got together. Like I said, my Aunt Mary was there, my cousin Elaine, my cousin David, my cousin David's wife Nikki, my cousin John, my cousin Marianne, my cousin John, my brother, myself, my friend, my other friend, my friend's dad. So there was like 12 of us there. And of course, we had a couple neighbors who had to go for another appointment. So we all went to lunch. And this was, guys, it was beautiful. This is what Dad would have liked. On my mother's side, we didn't tell them. So unfortunately, a lot of my dad's side couldn't make it because most of my father's family is 55 plus. So they actually did crane to carry him. I'm not going to talk too much about his passing. At least not yet, because it's personal. He died from an accident in my care. So it will forever stain me. But guys, he looked like an Italian, I can't say about being demonetized. I don't make money off these videos, but if I ever do, I don't think I can say on YouTube what he looked like, but he looked darn good. They shaved him off, guys, and when I walked into the room, my friends were waiting outside. They wanted the meeting on first, naturally, and I was late. My family's sitting there, and they see my brother walk in, and they see a young girl with him. And they hear, as soon as I can see a casket across the room, they hear screaming, "Daddy, Daddy." And I'm 33 years old, wasn't 33 quite yet. And I now understand why Lisa Marie Presley, the daughter of Elvis Presley, said her father didn't look like himself in the casket. People's rumors from that thought that wasn't really him. Guys, they don't look like themselves in that casket. My father was shaved. My father had a beard and mustache. He was shaved. They had his head positioned so you couldn't see where his special injury was at. Guys, leave it to my aunt to scream out in the middle of the day when I said we raised our friend Pert, because he also got a priest named Rupert to do my dad's obituary, to do the sermon, because I didn't want to do it. Then we raised our friend Pert up. Back to you, Lord, back to heaven to you. My aunt started screaming out. His name was Rupert. We called him Rupert. My brother said he thought I was going to blow when he said to raise him up. And I was like, yeah, well. And then said, raise our friend Rupert back up to you, God. And I was like, is it okay? Well, I was told he goes by Pert. We're still standing there like, Anyway, guys, it was really sweet. And it was nice, guys. And the sad thing is, a lot of my cousins didn't even know, because I got paranoid thinking that once I said the words, that everyone would know he was dead. So I sat on and had a panic attack for 3 weeks straight until I finally said something. That was my fault, because I was the one having them and couldn't talk. So anyway, guys, this intro is like 5 minutes long, so now we're going to get into the extra. Guys, I've decided to voice over this part. I'm not gonna show any of my relatives or my friends who are like family. They're family to me. I don't want to show their faces very much. Yeah. So, like I was saying, I'll probably do an intro. It's me, my two of my best friends, and my friend's dad at one table. So, and I you know, in this video, you would have heard me calling over to my aunt a couple times. So, guys, I apologize for the way I look in this video. My heart is ripped out of my chest. Just my, I said, ooh, quick, I'm gonna show my family's faces, and I do. In person, one that should hear is my friend's father. Unfortunately, I didn't want to show anybody's faces but my own. This is the lunch over for my family patriarch, who I have now said in passing is my father. This was the after lunch for my father's funeral. Guys, I didn't know if we were going to do this. My cousins offered to say it's good lunch, diner, like Uncle Pert would have liked. Like Uncle Rupert would have liked. Because he was said, we're talking about like nonsense. I give Mr. I don't want to say his name on here credit for sitting to have a lunch with 3 girls, 3 of them who were hysterical. About 5 minutes before this video was filmed, guys. And my best friends held my hand when I was collapsing. When we went over to put my father, there's T, I don't want to get her face in. She has her own YouTube channel, guys. So you gotta check her out too. She makes like singing music. Guys, my 2 friends held me up when I went over to my father and proceeded to yell at my mother at her grave, screaming, "Why did you let this happen? Why?" And I actually collapsed, and my 2 friends had to hold me up. Guys, I collapsed on my father. At the funeral, I look like one of those crying widows who like collapses himself on top of the dying, the dead widow. That's what I look like, guys. And no offense to Dad, he looked like an old something I don't know if I can say on YouTube. That's what he looked like. So you guys, my burger, my fries, and soup, guys. The food was delicious. This is the first time I got to see some of my family in like over 20 years. 23 years. I'm ahead of you guys. I'm actually waving hi to my aunt in this clip. My aunt is 94, and I'm waving hi, Aunt Mary. Guys, this was beautiful. The luncheon was beautiful. I didn't cry the whole time we were at the restaurant, which was amazing because it was hysterical. So we all looked real sad. So I didn't mean to get tea issues eating. My friends wanted to be shown on camera. If one does, one doesn't. So I have to respect she didn't want her face shown. Yeah, guys, this was beautiful. This, guys, the funny thing is there's 11 of us sitting here. So this isn't even my whole family. Whole half the family didn't even know. We told them, actually, I told them having a panic attack 2 weeks later. I look pretty good coming from my father's funeral. Guys, I naturally hold my head up in the air. A couple times I'm looking over and waving hi to my cousins and family. So it's just nice to be there with my family. We're talking about movies and TV shows. You can see I want to sit with my friends, but I also want to be with my family. It's just a table. They didn't have one big table for all 11 of us. So, guys, this video ended up being way longer than it was supposed to be. I may even have to edit some pieces out. So, guys, yes, this was and we had a great time, guys. And turned out 2 of my cousins actually got together and paid for it. And I went to put out my wallet to pay for it. Guys, it was so funny. My cousin was like, I went to the waitress and tried to pay her. And she's like, "Honey, sweetie, it was already paid." And I was like, my cousin's paid for it without me knowing it. And then my friend's dad tried to pay my cousins back, and they said, "No, you were here for Borks, and you were here for Derek. You were here for Uncle Rupert. Don't worry about it." Guys, it was really nice, though, to be around the people that I haven't seen, but I earned for my whole life, to be with my cousins and my family, because I was separated from them, probably due to my parents' age gap. And I always thought it was because of my seizures. But okay, guys, remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. Maybe not share this video, but share it, and we're happy once. Bye, guys.